Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be one of the language trainers for this hour. We will be going over the vocabulary words related to quantity and size. Um, and so, as always, we can always use that as a springboard for free conversation if you'd like, or we can systematically go through the worksheet. Um, so we will go through adjectives for expressing number and quantity, quantity collocations, adverbs of intensity, idioms and idioms with size, and then of course there will be a talking point. So that is what the plan is for this evening, morning, afternoon, wherever it is, whatever time it is in the world. My name is Holly, and I'm in Idaho and in the United States, and it is 11 p.m. here. And so I guess it would be this evening or this night. And so I have been teaching English since 1994 and been teaching online since 2006. So I have been teaching here at Verbling since September. So it's been about 6 months or so. And it's been great working with people from around the world, all having similar needs and similar issues with their language acquisition. So, but all coming from completely different cultures and ways of thinking about the world. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, we will be going over quantity and size. And so we will systematically go through this worksheet and end up with a discussion about these types of topics. And again, I am available for a language tutoring, for personal tutoring if you would like. So we have somebody who's come. Welcome.
Yes, hello.
Hello, hi. Your name's Bakri?
Yes,
Nice to meet you, Bakri. Where are you
nice.
from?
I'm from Sudan,
Uh-huh.
but I live in United States,
Okay. Where are you living in the United States, Bakri?
in Houston, Texas.
Ah, okay. I've heard everything's bigger and better in Houston. Is that in Texas? Is that true?
Yes.
So, yeah, I've never been to Houston, but I've always wanted to go. I'm actually living in the Northwest, in the state of Idaho.
Yeah.
So it's midnight where you are, right?
Yes, almost 12. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. So are you a night owl? Do you like to stay up at night?
Nowadays, yes. This weekend, especially this weekend, long weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So what did you do this weekend?
We went to Galveston. Galveston is kind of a beach area, and we celebrate with other like in Madagascar or
Uh-huh.
yeah. And we came back like this afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
Yeah,
what are you doing in Texas? Do you work for a company? Are you,
I'm working and studying at the same time.
okay, I was gonna say, are you working or studying or both? So you're
Ye-
doing both.
Yes.
Excellent. So that makes a very, very full life. So
Yeah.
excellent. Um, yeah, excellent. And see, Galveston, I've heard good things about Galveston. Is it a large city or is it
Ye-
more of a smaller
No,
town?
it's kind of beach city, like Ocean
Hmm.
City,
Hmm.
Atlantic City, Galveston. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so what is the Gulf of Mexico like?
Uh, how can I describe? It's like we went to the beach. I think that It's a very good, like, the beach, even the weather nowadays in the south, it's very good, and we had a great time, I think, yeah, last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So have you been taking classes from Verbling for a long time, or have you just started taking classes?
I had the classes before, but I stopped, and then I'm back again.
Ah, okay. Because I,
Yeah.
I vaguely recognize your name. So were
Yes.
you in one of my classes back
Yes.
in?
Yes,
Okay.
many times. Yeah, many times.
Okay. All right. Because I was like, haven't seen them lately. Maybe, that happens. People get busy, or they get busy with their job, or they get burnt out, they get
Yes.
tired,
Yes.
whatever. So,
Yes. Like 1.5 months ago.
okay. Back in
And
December,
yes, yes,
November.
yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I remember were you in a class where you were there, and then there was somebody also that was in Virginia, and there was another person that was in Canada or something like that. Were you in
Yeah,
that class?
I used to live in Virginia. Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So you were in that class, and
yeah.
the guy was actually living in the same town that you had lived in.
No, no,
No.
no.
Okay. Or he had traveled there or something like
Yeah,
that.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. It's funny what you remember.
I
So.
thought you didn't remember, like, well, okay, but you remember, since you remember, that's good.
Yeah, people start talking, and then all of a sudden I remember details. Yeah, I think it was yesterday or the day before. There was a guy that came in. And he said, "Yeah, I live in Canada," and I was like, "Oh, are you the one that has two cats?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's me."
So,
So,
like, characteristic
yeah,
part
yeah.
or
I don't remember the names. I don't
yeah,
remember countries, but I remember small details. So,
okay.
hello. We have somebody new. Welcome. And
Hi,
what is your name?
Megumi from Japan.
Migomi?
Yes,
Megumi. Okay, nice to meet you, Megumi.
nice to
So,
meet you too.
all right. And so, you're in Japan? What time is it right now in Japan?
It's 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right. Well, welcome. My name is Holly, and I'm from the United States. And
Hi.
and this is Bakri, and he is from Sudan, but he is currently living in the U.S. So, um, yeah,
Okay.
awesome.
Nice to meet you, Valerie.
Yeah. So, are you a student, or do you work?
I'm student, but I'm fourth grade and I will start working from this April.
Oh, okay. So you're in the last year of last year, and you will work in
Yeah,
April.
almost
Awesome.
end.
Well, congratulations on almost finishing. So,
Thank you.
yeah. Do you know what kind of job you will start in April?
Yeah, I work for the company which make TV programs and hold the event.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. So you'll be working in broadcast
Yeah.
and so forth. Awesome. Uh,
Broadcasting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, broadcasting. So,
No problem. You're welcome.
yeah, I don't know why I said broadcast. It's funny because people don't realize it, but native speakers, we make mistakes all the time. So,
Yeah, no problem. It's okay.
yeah, because I was thinking journalism. What I was thinking was broadcast journalism, but no, that's not what she's doing. So, yeah. So, are you excited about starting work?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
much. So I'm
yeah.
starting learning English
Uh-huh.
further.
Uh-huh. Excellent. And have you just started studying on Verbling?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
this is my
Awesome.
first time.
Oh, okay. Your very first time. Okay. So we have a couple other people from Japan, but not many. So I can think of three people, and then a couple from Korea. But most people, I think the majority of Verbling students are from Spain and South America.
South
And
America. Yeah.
South America, it depends on the time of day that you study. So
Yeah.
during your evening, it will be a lot of Europeans,
Mhm.
and because that's nighttime in South America. And then during your morning, it will be a lot of South Americans. So, yeah. All right. Well, welcome. Well, so what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about adjectives for expressing number and quantity. So what we'll be doing is just a little bit about my style of teaching. What we do is we'll go through and learn some words, and then we try to use them. We'll go through like some dialogues, then we try to use them in more of a free discussion if we can, and then we'll go on. So what we're going to do, and we're going to put these adjectives below in order from the smallest to the biggest, okay? So first of all, I'm going to read through these and tell me if there are any that you do not know. So any words. We have enormous, vast, massive, and huge. We have large, considerable, infinite, tiny, average, minuscule, and small. And hello, Ken. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. We have one of your countrymen here. She's brand new on Verbling. And what was your name again?
Megumi.
Megumi, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is Megumi. And this is Ken. We call him AKA Ken or Aka Ken. So sometimes just Aka.
Okay. Ken.
So give it Ken. Ken is his name. So.
Nice to meet you.
And we'll probably have a few more people come in. We used to have Cornell used to take class at this time, but he is now he now has a job. So anyway, welcome, Ken. We are going to be putting these words that I just read in order of something that is smallest to the biggest. Okay, so let's start with Bakri. Can you tell me what you think is the smallest word that describes this is the smallest?
Tiny.
Okay.
Tiny.
There might be a word that is even smaller than tiny.
Minuscule.
Minuscule, yeah. So minuscule is the smallest. Okay, and so that is the smallest. And Minumi, what do you think? Megumi, okay.
Yeah. Because the name is written in Japanese, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the name is written in Japanese.
Call me Meg.
Okay, Meg.
Meg, okay. Well, I can when if I see the word, I can usually say it, but since yours is in the Japanese language, I can't see it, so I'm like, it starts with an M, so Megumi.
Yeah,
Okay. So minuscule, and Megumi, can you say what is next? What is after minuscule?
Tiny.
Okay. Tiny.
Tiny is the second smallest.
Yes.
First.
Tiny is the second smallest. Okay. And Ken, what is next?
Small.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then Bakri, what is next?
Average.
Average, yes. And Megami.
Yes.
What is next?
Large, considerable.
Yes, large or considerable. Perfect. And then Ken, what is after?
Maybe enormous, massive, huge.
Perfect. And then, of course, infinite is the last one. Okay, so Bakri, can you give us an example of something that is minuscule? It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So if you can't, you don't have to, but.
Okay.
Or can anybody think of an example of something that is minuscule? So I can't even think of something. Oh, like a germ or something like that that you can't see.
Yeah. How about this? Radioactive is too minuscule to see it.
Yeah, that's a good example. Or salt, or a piece of salt. One little piece of salt is very minuscule. Very good. Okay, now let's. What is an example of something tiny, Ken?
Tiny bubbles.
Tiny bubbles. Okay, excellent. All right. How about something small, Meg and me? Meg, I'll just say Meg. Make it easier.
Small cat, small dog.
A small cat, small dog. Perfect. Bakri, give us an example of something that is average.
Average size cup, like in or average size or average room.
Average room.
Average bed.
Yes. Average clothes, average size. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ken, how about something that is large or considerable?
Large size bed.
Okay, large size bed. Can you guys think of when we would use considerable?
I don't know. What is the I've never used considerable in that sense. In this sense.
When you think of quantity, because I was wondering if you guys didn't know about considerable. When you're thinking of quantity, considerable would be, for example, I have. I'll write this down right here. I have given considerable thought to the issue. Thought to the issue, and I have decided that. That's one way to use that as an adjective. There's I can't think of any other examples. Considerable thought.
So more for the abstract things, not the actual.
Yeah, I think it's more abstract, not anything you can touch. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of like infinite is more abstract too. All right, and Bakri, can you give us an example of something that is enormous, vast? Give us an example, just enormous. Something. How would you use enormous?
Enormous, like buildings sometimes.
Okay. Is there an enormous building that you can think of?
Like skyscrapers sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Have you by any chance been to New York City?
Yes.
Have you been there since in the last 4 or 5 years?
Yes, almost last year.
Oh, last year. Okay. Did you go to Ground Zero?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in another class we were talking about it, and I don't even know what was they built a memorial there, and they have Ground Zero, but I don't know what they have as far as if it's an enormous building or not. So, okay. Meg, can you think of something? How would you use vast?
The vast majority.
Vast. I don't.
Okay. Bakri said one. It was good. A vast majority. So a vast majority of people in the U.S. is usually fed up with their president by the end of second term. So it happened with Clinton. It happened with Bush. It happened with Reagan. All of my lifetime, whenever we have two-term presidents, a vast majority of Americans are fed up with their president by the end. So, have you noticed that, Bakri, since you were in the U.S.?
Yes, the second term of Obama is really like many like negatives, and people they start to raise the negative things, and okay,
Mhm.
that's enough. Yeah, you have to go.
Yeah, exactly. Where the first term it's not as bad, and it was the same with Bush. It was the same with Reagan, same with Clinton. So, um, okay. Massive. Ken, can you think of an example on using massive?
Massive. Massive heart attack.
A massive heart attack.
Oh
And
God.
the one where that's terrible. Please don't have a massive heart attack.
Stay safe.
How I was also thinking a massive project is another way to do that. So, okay, and Bakri, can you think of an example with huge?
Huge. Mm, how we can say cup sizes or dishes sizes or some
Yeah, okay, so
sandwiches.
for example, in the US, okay, I
Yeah,
can't remember how long have you been here?
like 1.5 year.
Okay, so there's a huge in this U.S. at restaurants we have normally at many restaurants huge portions at restaurants. So
Yeah.
and you can actually feed an entire family with one portion. It seems like. So we have huge portions at restaurants. Good. All right,
Yeah.
Meg, can you think of an example how with infinite?
Oh, the universe.
Yeah,
Infinite.
it's true. The universe is infinite. So yeah, thinking about infinite, I was just I'm on a week right now where I'm watching a lot of documentaries between classes, and I was just in the middle of watching a documentary about um, the universe and alien abductions, and I'm like, so what do you guys think? Is there life out there? And
Most probably, especially in Al-Marikh or
where?
in
First,
Mars?
yeah, maybe.
Uh, okay. I don't know. I was thinking that way. When you said the universe, I immediately thought of the shows I've been watching. It's like, ah. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to complete the dialogues below using the adjectives from this exercise. So for dialogue 1, Ken, can you do A? And Bakri, can you do B?
Okay.
Okay. Over 250 people came to my birthday party.
Oh, really? That's a huge number of people. I didn't know you had so many friends.
Uh, I lent
Yeah.
John. $500.
Oh, but that's a large amount of money. Are you sure he will pay you back?
A thief stole my wallet yesterday.
Oh, wait. Let's stop it. Let's stop at dialogue 3. I was like, well, I lent Joe $500. Okay, but that's what did you say on letter B?
Large.
That's a large amount of money. Okay. Okay, excellent. All right, let's go on. Bakri, why don't you do A, and Meg,
Okay.
you can do B.
okay.
Okay. A thief stole my wallet yesterday.
How much money did you have it in? In it?
About $2.
Don't worry, that's a tiny amount of money.
Okay.
Yes. For some people, that is. Okay. All right, and Meg, could you do A, and Ken, would you do B?
Some scientists claim that there are an enormous number of universes.
Okay, how about the other answer that you used?
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah, infinite.
Mhm.
Number of universes. Okay, and then Ken.
Really? That seems impossible.
That's and very good pronunciation, by the way. Really? Okay, great. Okay, now Bakri, could you do? No, Ken, you do A, and Bakri, you do B.
Okay.
How many hours of training does it take to be a professional sportsman?
Well, for most sports, I think it takes large or vast hours, like many number of hours. No,
Considerable.
considerable
You can
number of
say
hours. Yeah.
considerable, and you can also use large as well.
No,
But I think considerable makes more sense here.
yeah.
Okay. And okay, Bakri, could you do A, and Meg, could you do B?
Okay.
Okay. Which is the largest animal on Earth?
I think it's a blue whale. These animals are uh, mm, なんだろう are huge. An adult weighs as much as 25 elephants.
Perfect. All right. Okay. And Meg, could you do A, and Ken, could you do B?
The Sahara Desert receives less than 2.5 centimeters of rain per year.
That's a great amount.
How about
Large
that's?
amount.
How about
Huge
that's a minuscule?
Oh yeah, I didn't know the scale.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 2.6
centimeters.
Yeah.
That's a large amount, yeah. So, because I mean, I think Japan probably gets 2.5 centimeters of rain in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think the rest of the world. How about Bakri? You're from Sudan. Sudan has a lot of desert. Was there a lot of rain?
Yeah. A lot of dude, almost 3 months.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
But the rest of the year there was no rain, or?
That is like interrupted, but yeah. From November up to March, like it's interrupted. Like it's rare, but from March all the way to November, it's kind of you cannot expect it.
You need to go up to Nevada and see if that desert is anywhere similar or close to the one in northern Africa, and then report back to me. That's your homework for now.
Okay.
So yeah, go to Las Vegas.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So quantity collocations. This is let's match the words to complete the phrases of quantity. So we have a drop of, a speck of, a generous, a negligible, piles of, and loads of. And then we have, of course, dust, truth, dirt, effect, outcome, error, leaves, clothes, food, money, trouble, time, serving, portion, amount, and then wine, water, and vinegar. Okay, can you match one of these?
A drop of water. A drop of water.
Okay, a drop of water. Okay.
Water.
Drop of water. Okay. Okay, and then Ken.
Okay. Piles of money.
Piles of money. We don't usually do that one. Piles of money that could technically work, but we don't have piles of trouble or piles of time.
Oh, really?
So piles of is usually something you can touch. So money, yeah, that would work if you have like all the money all piled up on a desk or something. But there's another category that would be better.
piles of documents.
Documents?
There's no option here.
I was going to say, piles of
Money,
documents,
travel,
that
time,
would work.
same category. So even though the money can work, travels and time can work.
No, travel and time, piles of time
Don't
or
work?
piles of trouble. No, it wouldn't work.
No.
So money
not
would
the-
work, but it doesn't. There's another one that would work
Mhm.
better.
Okay.
Piles of clothes.
Yes, piles of leaves, clothes, and food. So piles of leaves. So basically, oh, it's not loads of. Sorry. So basically, with piles of, it has to be something you can actually touch. So yeah, money would work definitely. But okay, Meg, can you choose one?
Mm. Loads of effect.
No.
Mm. A generous portion. No.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a generous portion, and that's basically describing most restaurants in the U.S. They give a generous portion of food, for example. Or you also have a generous serving or a generous amount. Okay. Bakri, can you choose one?
Negligible amount or negligible effect, outcome, or error.
So we say negligible.
Negligible.
Negligible, and that would yes be effect, outcome, or error. So we'll put a negligible outcome. Okay. All right. Ken, can you choose one?
Okay. Speck of dust.
Yes, speck of dust, or a speck of truth, a speck of dirt. Perfect. And then Meg, the last one. Loads of.
What's left?
Money, trouble.
Oh yeah, money, travel, time.
So he has loads of money. I borrowed money. I borrowed the money from him because he has loads of money. Okay. So do you find these difficult to use at all when you remember them?
Kind of, yeah.
Are they easy?
A speck of and generous portion. Okay.
A generous would be usually when the generous is used with a collocation like that. It's usually meaning a very positive meaning, but it means a lot. The quantity is a lot. Where with, for example, a speck, it's very, very small, a minuscule amount.
And generous is kind of adjective for people, like someone is generous and other is stingy.
Yes, yeah. For example, yeah. If a person is generous, they will give the money off their back and the clothes off their table. Excuse me, the clothes off their table. No, the clothes off their back, and the food off their table. So, and the money out of their pocket. They'll just give everything if they see someone that has a need. So, all right. Let's go to this next one. Now let's complete the sentences below with suitable phrases from above. Ken, can you do number 1?
Okay, you can come and visit us whenever you want. We have Maria left in blank in washing machine. She hasn't had time to wash them yet. Washing machine left. Piles of clothes.
Okay, so
The
Maria
washing-
left a pile of clothes in the washing machine. Okay. All right. Pile of clothes in a washing machine. All right. Or piles, actually. Piles of clothes instead of a pile. Okay, and Bakri, can you do one of these sentences?
Okay, we can see particularly anything he wants. Okay, Jim has lots of money. He can buy practically anything he wants.
Yes,
Number 5.
loads of money.
Yeah.
Okay. Loads of money. Perfect. I'm glad you guys feel I feel comfortable to skip around because I'm totally fine with it. So,
Okay.
so all right, Meg,
Hmm?
can you try one?
Yeah. You can come and visit us whenever you want. We have loads of time.
Yes, we have loads of time. That must be a person who is either unemployed or they don't they're unemployed or they're between jobs or they're on vacation. so all right, Ken, can you do one?
Okay. The curry we ordered came with blank of rice. We couldn't finish the whole dish. With a negligible portion or something.
Well, a negligible portion would be not very much. So something that is negligible would be very little.
Little.
Yeah. So
Loads of rice.
okay. How about number 3?
General portion of rice.
Yeah. So a generous portion.
Yeah.
A generous portion. All right. So we couldn't finish the whole dish. All right. Number 4, Bakri, or not number 4, whichever one you want to do, Bakri.
Okay. She did such a fantastic, number 7.
Uh-huh.
She did such a fantastic job of cleaning the kitchen. There is hardly. Oh God.
Oh, here. It's up here. It's on the top.
Hardly a speck of dust.
Yes, there's hardly a speck of dust.
Yes, a speck of dust.
Yes. All right. Next one. Meg, can you try one?
Okay, some scientists believe that humans have they are not the majority, however. They have
Negligible effect.
Yeah, I think so too. Negligible.
So yeah, negligible effect. Negligible. So basically, negligible effect. Basically, they're saying that they can't make a difference anyway. If they litter, they don't mean it. It doesn't. It's not going to help. So hello V, welcome.
Hello,
Hi. So where are you from, V?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Awesome. Okay, welcome. So we have Meg here from Japan, and we have Bakri from Sudan, and then we have Ken from Japan. So, all right. Ken, can you do number 6? Not number 6. You can do number 6, 8, 9, or 10. So.
Number 6. If you can carry on behaving like that, you will be in blank. You might even lose your job. You will be
Watch my
maybe
mouse.
Yeah, blah blah trouble. That
Loads
means
of trouble.
loads
Yeah.
of trouble.
Yeah, so you will be in loads of trouble. Excellent.
When it comes to that.
Loads of trouble. So we need to practice these so you guys can learn them.
Carry
V,
on. Carry on mean continue behaving like this. Like
yeah. So if you
carry on.
continue, well, let's change the whole thing. If you continue acting like this, you will be in a lot of trouble.
Mhm.
You will, and they might even fire you. So, or you might even get fired. Okay. So, V, can you try read number 8, and we will help you along with this since you haven't been here. There were.
Piles of leaf
Yeah, so there were piles of leaves.
on the ground.
Yep. We knew the summer was over. Yes, I guess that is a true sign that the summer is over. Definitely. Okay. And Bakri, number 9?
Okay, I know you don't drink very often, but how about drops of vinegar? Or
How about a drop of wine?
wine? Okay.
Yeah, so how about a drop of wine?
Only
And
one drop.
and I would probably say either give me a big glass or don't give me anything at all. But I don't drink it. I don't drink alcohol at all, or very often. So, number 10, Ken, can you do that one?
Victor is a pathological liar. There is not blank to anything he says. The aspect of truth.
Yeah, so there's not a speck of truth to anything he says. All right. So, okay. Do you know anybody that's like that? The person is pretty much everything the person says, you are not sure it's true.
I hope not.
Okay, so you don't know, not that you know of. Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody know someone like that?
Japanese politicians.
Oh, politicians. Yeah.
Politicians in general, everywhere.
I was going to say worldwide politicians everywhere.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I have a family member that's like that. It's like, really? So V, do you know anybody that's like this?
I think lawyers.
Excuse me?
Lawyer. I
He
think
Lawyers, yeah. Okay, yeah, you can't trust any of them. So, okay. Now, question for you: in your countries, for example, V in Vietnam, do you have a lot of leaves that fall on the ground during the during autumn or fall?
actually,
a lot of piles of leaves.
there's not piles of leaf on the ground. Because in Vietnam is a tropical country, so the leaves do not drop too much.
Okay, that's what I wondered. How about in Japan, Meg?
Yeah, there are 2 types of the trees. Falling the leaves or not falling the trees.
Okay, so trees that have falling leaves and trees that don't. Okay.
Yeah, so I often see the piles of leaves of the winter.
Okay. Is that and that's a sign that winter is coming. So, okay.
Yeah.
And do you agree with her, Ken?
Yeah, kind of evergreen tree and not evergreen tree. Yeah, 2 types. And
okay, so you have evergreen trees there?
yes.
Oh, okay.
here. But
Yeah.
Japan is vertically long. Some area is subtropical zone, and some area is not a temperate zone.
Yeah.
But
Well,
mainly, most of area is temperate here.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then since you have your whole country is pretty much mountainous, isn't it? But you have
Yeah.
Mount Fuji
Mhm.
would have. Does it have the mountains?
Yeah, I see mountain everywhere in Japan. That's
Okay.
one difference from America.
Okay. All right. And Bakri, how about in Sudan? Are there piles of leaves as a sign of winter?
Yeah, we do have like a lot usually during like in November and October we have a lot of leaves falling.
Okay. All right. All right. So, all right. So I'm trying to think of some other questions based on some of these. Speck of dust. Can anybody else if you guys can think of a question, let's see if we can try to practice these. Well, number 4. Do you guys agree with this? Do humans have a negligible effect on global temperatures?
I don't think so. I think it's opposite. Yeah, I think we have how we can say it, like
a huge effect.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Main factors.
Yeah. We got a lot of trees. We burn a lot of. We have a lot of waste products, so maybe we are contributing a lot.
So we're. Oh, and let's talk about the pronunciation of that word. Instead of contributing, we're contributing.
Contributing. Yeah.
So the trib is the stress, contributing. Okay. So what do you think, Meg? Do you think that we have a negligible effect on global temperatures, or do we have a huge effect on them?
Yeah, I agree with him, and I think human beings have huge effect on the global temperatures because it's totally the same as he said.
Okay, thank you. All right, and so V, do you have a loads of time? When do you usually have loads of time?
Actually, I have a lot of time when I studying. For example, actually, I'm studying in Japan right now. So, but yeah, and now I have a long vacation. I have a lot of time, and I have no idea for doing anything.
Okay. So you're studying in Japan?
Yeah, right now.
So this is a USA Japan class. Okay, Ken, when do you have loads of time?
Loads of time. Oh, when I spending a vacation or holidays.
Yeah, just when you have plenty of time, loads of time to just do free time or to have people come over, or when you're not busy. So when you're on vacation, on holidays.
Yes.
Okay. Bakri, how about you? When do you have loads of time?
Usually I do have loads of time during the weekends, so I try to fill it with English classes and some fun.
Okay. All right. And Meg, how about you? When do you have loads of time?
Now, after finishing my school, and there is a lot of time till start working.
Okay, and will you start on April 1st or?
April 1st.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. What about the students that don't get a job before they leave?
Oh, in Japan?
Yeah, I'm sorry, before they students that don't get a job before they leave school in Japan.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happens to them? Do they continue?
Most of students have to find jobs before graduating.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit blunt.
Mm-hmm.
If it takes 2 years or 3 years after graduating, new companies don't want these type of human these type of
These type of people. Okay.
people. Yeah.
Okay. So
How
I don't know
difficult?
why.
And how difficult to find a job after you graduate? Is it kind of?
you find the job before you graduate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So a question for you, Ken. I think Bakri and I are both interested. In Japan, most people find a job before they graduate. And they all start. Everybody pretty much starts in April, right? So how about when a person changes companies? Yeah, if they change companies and they go, say, for example, they go from Sony Electronics to Nokia mobile phones, and they get a job. Do they also, when they change companies, do they also do the same thing and go in April?
Actually, kind of lifeline employment collapsed Japan, and even though, but the company still prefers a newcomer, freshman from university. So, kind of many people suffered about that actually. Even though they graduated, they couldn't find a job. They have to work for the part-time job, and kind of vicious cycle happens if that happened to human.
To them, okay. To
So,
the person.
yeah, in the past, usually it's same person, working in the same company all through their lifetime until retirement. But now it's changing very rapidly. So
if they move from company to company, where do they go? That's
most of the friends.
Or when do they start?
Pardon? Sorry?
When do they go? Say when they move from company to company, because now that started. When do they make that move? Do they make the move in April as well?
I see. But in that case, if they change the company, it doesn't necessarily April. If you are a freshman, yeah, starts April. But if you change a job, maybe it's it's not safe time. Yeah.
Yeah. Now V, do you plan on staying in Japan after you graduate, or are you going back to Vietnam?
I have to go back to Vietnam because I intended to study in Japan by the government.
Okay. Okay, so you'll be going back because I was wondering, is it more difficult for a foreigner who studies in Japan to get a job before they graduate so they can stay in Japan than it is for a Japanese person?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a lot of friends who is also the Vietnamese who actually apply from to work at Japan for a long time. I think in my viewpoint, there are a lot of opportunity for the for some kinds of my peoples. I mean Vietnamese or work in Japan.
Because I've heard that Japan is very open to foreigners. So.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I had an opportunity probably about before Christmas to do a class for a company in Japan, and all but one person was from another country, and it was very interesting. So And I wasn't even aware that they had that many foreigners, but they were like, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of expats in Japan." So it was surprising to me. So, all right. Now let's look at adverbs of intense. Oh, we don't have time. Adverbs of. So we have about 3 more minutes. Oh, so let's go to the talking point. Now there are a couple other pages here that I would encourage you guys to download the worksheet and look at on your own, just for your own personal thing. And this is how you find the worksheet. Meg is on this page. Right here, you look down here and you'll see class material, and some of the teachers will put the class material ahead so you can look at it before class, or you can download it after class. So you just press on this sheet right there, and then you can download it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be one of the language trainers for this hour.
Go ahead and turn that off. So. Yeah, I don't want to hear myself. So anyway, so let's go to this talking point right here. What things do you try out for size before you buy them? Aka, Ken?
Definitely clothes or shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't buy shoes or clothes over the internet?
Yeah, never.
Okay. Okay. So Bakri, what other things come in all what things come in all shapes and sizes?
Shape and sizes. Maybe clothes, dishes, or like utensils.
People.
People.
People, dogs, cats.
Yeah. Animals in general.
Yeah. All right. And let's see. And Meg, what things need a minuscule amount of time or money?
Things need minuscule.
Yeah, so that's a very small.
Things need.
Stay motivated.
Gossiping? No.
Gossip, it's true. That is. Well, you need some time for that, but yeah, gossiping is one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Teasing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. V, what things need a vast amount of time or money?
I think it's the luxury stuff. We have to spend a lot of the money for this, so we also have to work to earn much money for buying some that kind of things.
Okay, yeah. One thing I thought of when I read this question was English training. You guys take a lot of time to learn English. So.
It's really tough.
Yeah. So, hello, Abdullah. It's nice to see you.
Hello.
Hi. You've come for the last minute of class, though.
No, that's okay.
So question. We'll ask you a question for you. So, what things do you try out for size before you buy them?
Actually, I don't know. But what things do you try out for size before them? Maybe shoes, like shoes.
Yeah, that's exactly what Ken said too.
Yes.
Shoes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, everybody, I want to show you the troublemaker in my house right now. Come here, baby boy. Oh, he's not going to come, but he's wanting to show me something. But thank you all for your time and participation, and welcome to Verbally, Meg. And I hope you enjoy your time. All right, and everybody, thank you very much, and we'll hope to see you in another class.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.